Welcome to another Pat Hogg vlog. That's much better. So, the subject of today's vlog has to do with the date, which is June 1st. 6 years ago, June 1st, 2011, right around this time, a severe thunderstorm watch went out. And the day was very much like today. It was a very cool morning where it warmed up relatively quickly, got into the mid 70s, early 80s. Early 80s? No, low 80s. And then we got this thunderstorm warning. Something growing up that my dad and my grandparents always had taught me was if the sky turned green, there was a tornado on its way. And about 4 o'clock that day, I was over my buddy's house getting ready to bring him to work, and the sky did exactly that. So I had put my 2 cents in on the topic, and our other friend who was there said, "No way, you're BSing. There is no possible way a tornado is going to spawn in western Massachusetts." And little more than an hour later than when I'm filming this, at 4:30, the tornado touched down in Westfield, Massachusetts, and headed eastward towards Boston. This is just one thing that I will always remember for my entire life, something similar to 9/11 or the blizzard that we got in October, the October snowstorm. This was just an event that I do not see myself ever forgetting. See, the trouble living here in Massachusetts is the amount of mountains that are nearby. Well, technically, living in all of New England, there is a lot of mountains, and when they're using the radar system, it makes it very difficult to spot when a tornado actually touches down on the ground. So, needless to say, there was very, very little warning. I believe 3 or 4 people in total lost their lives in this tornado that happened to touch down and cover a good portion of the state. So, coincidentally, right now, it seems as though the thunderheads are building up. The thunderstorm is building up outside. We had a crazy storm roll through here last night. I took a bunch of video on my camera and my GoPro and also my phone right here. I'm going to show you the footage from my phone after this, but I just wanted to show you guys the tornado that crossed the Connecticut River over in Springfield. This was captured on News 22, Skycam, I believe, and a couple other different TV stations that are nearby. So, let me just get the TV turned on, find the video. I'm going to show you that. A couple pictures of the destruction that happened in downtown Springfield, and then I'm going to show you the footage that I filmed last night. And just like that, it starts popping up. So, like I said, this was captured on WWLP. If you want to go see the actual original video, I'm just going to play the clip here. This, yes, like I said, it's a couple of different TV stations have it. I'm just trying to find one that's not 10 minutes long. Here's one. So this is real grainy, real hard to see. There's the bridge that goes over from West Springfield into Springfield, and the tornado is actually crossing the Connecticut River, going from Springfield into Agawam towards where Six Flags New England would be out on the distance there. I apologize. Very, very grainy photo, very, very grainy video, but you guys get the gist of it. Let me see if I can find one more here real quick that would be a little better. Here's a different angle. You can see it's just forming up over there. And actually, I believe, if I remember correctly, it comes across the river and then comes back like it does, like a U-turn. Just look at that. The amount of wind sucking up the water. I mean, it was technically a water spout at one point in time. So that's just a little example. I'm going to pull up some pictures on the iPad right now to show you guys that. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I found some of the pictures online. I was trying to see if this was a right article or not. It starts off, there's a boy running away from some of the damage, going back into the house while another set of storms is on its way. This is all on Mass Live. If you just go to Google, type in Springfield tornado or June 1st tornado, type in Mass Live, and you can see these pictures for yourselves. You can see all the windows blown out of these buildings from people having the windows shut when the thunderstorm went through, or debris blowing in and breaking it. There's a tree on a car, storefront window blown out, tree. They had a couple of good pictures on here I want to see. Yep, there they are. Just a street sign just completely bent like a piece of Play-Doh or something. I mean, just look at that. Didn't snap it. It's not snapped or broken. It's just bent. There's a house with the roof ripped off. Damage to a building right there. This was damaged downtown Springfield. Like I said, guys, this is in Massachusetts. This isn't down south. This isn't in the Midwest, like the heartland of the United States. This was in New England. I mean, that just kind of gives you an example of some of the damage here. That was the school that was actually destroyed, and now they had built a new one to replace that. And just look at that. See that building up there? It's just all destroyed. I don't know if that was because of the storm went through there and it measured the winds were going that fast and then it just broke it, or if it was like a little glitch or something. But that's just some more images of broken up stuff. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff that happened a few years ago, 6 years ago to be exact. Here is some footage that I recorded last night of the storms. So yeah, that was just some of the footage that I filmed last night on my iPhone. I did a time lapse, I did a slow-mo with the lightning, but I got a bunch of other footage from my GoPro, from my regular camera, and it appears at one point in time when the wall cloud moves in, it almost looks like there's a tornado trying to form behind it. You see a circular motion in the clouds, but it just doesn't seem to get enough power to completely form. And if you want to check those videos out, I'm going to put them up on Free For All Friday tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But that's it for today's episode. Vlog over.